I'm doing is getting started with a craft fair that I'm going to be doing here in about 3 weeks. So this week I'm preparing for that craft fair, getting things printed out, cut, and put together. So that's what I'm going to be working on this week. Today, what I'm working on, and I will show you guys how I do it, is I'm going to be making kiss cut stickers. So this other time I've been making what's called die cut stickers. That's just the individual big stickers that I make, and I'm printing those out. So what I'm going to do now is the little sheets that have the tiny little stickers. Those are the kiss cut stickers. I'm going to be making those today. I have to get all of these things printed, ready to go, so that when I have my craft fair in a couple of weeks, I have everything out on my table for people to come in and purchase it. And doing this craft fair is something that's going to be new for me when it comes to my stationery and my keychains. So I'm also going to be making more keychains to make sure that I have plenty of those and getting those all priced up and everything. So I've got a lot of packaging on my things to do. I've got orders I got to pack up. I've got to get all this stuff printed and ready to go. So I looked into, by the way, doing the HP Ready print. I know I talked about this before. When I looked into it, the printer that they have, even though it's a newer printer, the color quality is not like the Epson that I have. So I'm just going to stick with the Epson that I have and go with it. I'm returning my HP back to Insta Ink because I'm printing too much now that I'm going my overages, and last month's bill was like 75 bucks and I've never paid that much. So that printer's going away. It's going bye-bye. I'm going to send it back, and I'm not going to do HP Insta Ink anymore and just be kind of done with that. And I'm just going to stick with my Epson printer that I have now. I've noticed that the EcoTank seem to be doing really well. When you do the EcoTank one, like the Ready print or whatever it is, it's a 2-year commitment. And that's where I was like, oh, I don't know that I can do a 2-year commitment of $15 a month. So we're just going to stick with what we got. So we're going to go from there. I did upload last week's video. If you guys have not checked it out, go ahead and go back and check that out. I showed you guys how I did my pictures of my products with my launch. I again got no orders on this launch. So I did launch on Saturday. Today's Monday. Not a single order through my Etsy or through my website has come through. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm going to try and revamp my tags in Etsy. I changed up some of the pictures for it already. I mean, at this point, I've done everything I can possibly think to do. I did say I was going to post 3 times a day on TikTok and Instagram. I've not done that. I need to get better at doing it, but it's really hard because I'm like, what do I make a video, 3 reels, 3 videos a day of? Like, without it being repetitive, you know? And maybe I'm overthinking it, and I might be because I tend to do that. But still not making those sales like I want to be, not getting anything really coming through. I've gotten a few orders that like I said, I'm going to package. I know some of the things like for Instagram, I think what I'm going to do is package some orders, get things going, kind of showing me getting ready for this craft fair. I mean, it's the only thing that I can think of. So I'm just, like I said, this is what this channel is for. It is literally, I'm a small business owner and I'm trying to get my business up and growing and going and all the things. And I just want to share my journey, because anybody else that starts this now, maybe later on, or could be in the same position as me, will be able to see the struggles, and that it's not just, not just you. We all struggle. It can be harder on some of us than others, and it can be easier on some of us than others. So I'm just going to push through. I'm going to just keep going. I've got some resin keychains that I want to make. I've got all these ideas in my head. I need to write them down. So I'm going to start with possibly sitting down at my desk, writing down what I want to do, write down my ideas, write down what I need to get done. From there, I will start with my kiss cut stickers, and then from there, I will go into printing and cutting, and then from there, we'll go into getting all of everything put together. I do have to draw some more things. I drew some things last night, so we're just going to kind of jump into it, and we're going to go from there. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get over there, write down my list, get everything set. Today is Monday of a new week, and I just do one vlog. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amber. I am this owner of the Sweet Serenity Co. I do one video a week on YouTube as of right now, and then I do shorts. I just am sharing my journey of being a small business owner and showing you guys what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what I'm doing to be able to get going and grow. So that is what this channel is about. I teach you guys how to do the things I'm doing also, so that if you want to copy what I'm doing, you are more than welcome. So like how to make the magnetic bookmarks, the double-sided bookmarks, how to make the stickers and the Cricut stickers. And I'm showing you guys what's working for me, what's not working for me, what products I use, what products didn't work, what products are great, those kind of things. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already done so, say hello down in the comments and let's jump into it. Okay, so I have wrote everything down that I'm going to do for my craft fair and the things that I need to get done. So I have a list. So I have something that I'm going to follow. We are going to start with those Cricut sheets, like I said, but I'm going to be looking into my sets that I made of my stationery stuff, because I did make stationery sets. So I'm looking into doing probably 2 of each of my magnetic bookmarks, 4 each of my regular bookmarks, and I'm not sure how many like to-do lists, daily planners. I'm thinking maybe 5 of each, but I don't know how many I'm going to be doing. So I'm gonna brainstorm that through. I'm gonna look through what I've got on my computer, see if I need to draw anything more. I did draw some more stickers last night, and I made some Cricut stickers. I started to make another bookmark last night, but couldn't finish it because I kind of lost creativity halfway through it, so I got to finish it. And we're just going to kind of go from there and jump in. So we're going to jump onto the computer now, and you guys are going to see how I'm going to be doing my Cricut stickers. I've already designed them. They're already made. You're just going to see how I'm going to do it on my computer and cutting them out with the Cricut. So that's what we're going to move on to next.
Okay guys, sorry, but I've gotten sick. So we're going to just try and get through this because I recorded this last week and, well, earlier this week. And so now we're going to try and get into it. So I use my Cricut Maker. This is Cricut Design Space. I do not pay for anything. This is free. You download it to your computer. You're going to want to upload your files here to Cricut. And I'm not sure if I go through and show you guys the Canva part of it, so we'll kind of see, but I do already have them saved to my computer. I removed the background, and so these are what I'm going to be uploading into Cricut. Again, I'm really sorry about my voice, guys, but let's just power through. So what we're going to do is we're going to import this in. It will be as a flat graphic. I did learn this from somebody else on YouTube. I had to watch a whole thing on how to do it. It's a little more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm sure there's an easier way to figure this out. So once I figure that out, I will do an updated video. Okay, so from here, we're going to upload them. It's just taking its sweet little time. I do save them to my stationery so that I can find them later on in my Cricut. Okay, so we're going to go into Canva and I'm going to open this up. This is where I'm going to actually make my Cricut stickers for the most part, like getting them ready to get into Cricut. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull in my stickers that I've already got made. I'm going to place them on this sheet, remove the background, and then we're going to make a top piece to the stickers that is going to go on top. You'll see what I mean here in just a second. So I have these cute little bear stickers. I drew this little bear. I did put it into ChatGPT from there to change what my little bear is doing. But look how cute she is. So we're going to go ahead and get her on here. The background's already been removed, but you click it and you hit background. Now I'm going to add the page. This is where I'm going to go into elements. I'm going to add a shape. And when I add my shape, it's just a square. I get it to the size that I feel is comfortable for me or that I think looks good. And then I'm going to go through and change the color up top that's going to match my stickers. And I'm going to end up putting the label of my stickers on here. Okay, so that took me a little bit to find what I wanted for the colors and the font, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit download. It's going to be PNG with a transparent background. I always get it up to the 2 and then I'm going to hit download. This is going to download in a zip file, so you're going to have to unzip it, and then after that you will have to upload each into Cricut Space. So just making sure that once you download all of your things from Canva, that you take it and unzip it if it zips together, and just making sure that you're able to get it uploaded into Cricut for each file. Okay, so I'm just going to pull them out of the folder, put them on my desktop right here. After I do that, then I'm going to open back up my Cricut. I've already pulled in my stickers from earlier, so what I'm going to end up doing is getting them sized down, and I will tell you the exact size you need to get them to. But right now we don't need to worry about it. We just need to get them to a manageable size, and then we're going to bring in the top because we need the top and the stickers together to be able to make our sticker sheet, and we need our sticker sheet with both of them to be the size that we need for our sticker sheets. So we're going to just pull this in, get it in. It's going to be a flat graphic. I am going to go and crop this so it's just the top and not the whole thing. Once I get it in, I'm again going to save it to my stationery, and I'm going to size it down to a manageable size, and then we're going to go ahead and get this going. So from here, I'm just going to get that down. Like I said, this gets a little complicated, but right now we're rolling and we're looking good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in a square here in just a second, and that square needs to be 4.53 inches by 6.5 1 inches. So I'm just going to go over and I'm going to hit shapes, and I'm going to get that square in. I will put the dimensions up here so you guys can also see how big the square is that needs to be here, because we're going to place everything on top of that. Okay, now that I have my square, I'm going to change the color to white, and we are going to move on. Okay, so when you get this, you want to make sure that you are going to right click and send this to the back because you want your banner and your stickers to show up on this square. So making sure that when we move them on there, that you send this to the back so that we can see them. Okay, then you're going to want to align it on here. It's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect because we are going to go hit the align button once we get it on here. We just want it to look good, and then we're going to go ahead and highlight both of them. Once we highlight both of them, we're then going to center it horizontally. Okay, so once we have it all, we're just going to highlight it. We're going to hit align up at the top, and we're going to hit horizontally. Well, maybe. Takes me a second apparently to figure it out. Okay, so now we're going to highlight it and hit flatten, and we're going to flatten this down. So now we're going to take our stickers. Again, we need to bring them to the front and this box to the back. So we're going to send that to the back, and we're going to bring the stickers up front, and we're going to get them where we think they look really good on our sticker sheet so that we can get them cut out. You want to be careful you don't go outside of the lines of your box because this is going to be your sticker sheet and you need it to sit in there. So a little trick that I have learned when doing this is if you need to grab another square and take it behind just to see if you're outside of your white box, since it's kind of harder to see on the canvas. So I'll show you that here in just a minute, but right now we're going to make these into the Kiss Cut stickers. So you're going to want to go ahead and highlight your little teddy bears. Once you highlight your little teddy bears, you're going to go over and hit Effects and Sticker. You want Kiss Cut. You can see when I add the border, I don't love it. So I personally am going to go in and remove the border and just do cut interior shapes. Now, you can do a border if you choose to, and you can fix that border. Here's that trick with the square. You're going to send it to the back, but you got to make sure you send it all the way to the very back so that you can make sure that your stickers are on your sheet completely and not coming off. If they are coming off, you'll want to fix them. So we're going to delete that. We're going to align all of this. We got to select it, align horizontally. And then after that, I'm also going to do vertically so that I make sure that it's completely centered. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it again. And I want to make sure that everything is just centered on my sticker sheet. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is going to grab another square. We're going to make it that same size, 4.53 by 6.51, and you're going to want to do 2 of these because we want the back of these to cut out really good on our sticker sheets. So these are still the same size of our sticker sheets. We're going to place them behind the sticker sheet so that it will cut and give us that really crisp cut on our sticker sheet. So you're just going to get 2 of these. You make one, duplicate it, and then we're going to go ahead and grab them and we're going to align them horizontally so that they are centered one in front of the other. So that is what we're going to do next. I do change the color to white because we do want them white, so making sure that we change the color. Then this is where I'm going to grab both of them. I'm going to hit the align button horizontally, align vertically. We're then going to grab it and place it over our stickers, and then we're going to send it to the back. You want it to get all the way to the back, so make sure you send it completely to the back, and then we're going to highlight everything again, and we're going to align it horizontally, vertically, making sure that it's centered right with our stickers. And now we're going to group them together so that it's all one sticker sheet and attached, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so now we're going to grab another square And we need this one to be a 6.82 by 9.32 inches because this is the biggest you can cut on an 8 by 11 sticker sheet. So we need this square right here to be able to make sure that we can fit 2 of our sticker sheets on it, to be able to cut 2 out at a time so that we are able to use all of our sticker sheet versus wasting it. So that is exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and change it to white, and we're going to send it to the back. We're going to duplicate our sticker sheet, and we are going to place this on this square and making sure everything lines up. All right, so now that we have this sent to the front, we're going to turn it 90 degrees, and then we're going to duplicate it. We want both of these sticker sheets to be on our last square we just made. And I'm actually going to change this square to black so that I can see both of my sticker sheets and making sure that they're lined up how I need them to be. This back square is not going to stay. We're just using it to line up our sticker sheets together. We do not want to keep the black square. We're just making sure that they're fitting on there so that it'll fit on our sticker paper when we throw it through the printer and into the Cricut. So we're going to delete that, highlight all of these, go and align them horizontally and vertically. Oh, nope, just horizontally. Only do it horizontally. And then from here, you should be good as making sure that everything is aligned perfectly so that we don't have to worry about our cut. Okay, so we want to make sure everything's going to cut perfectly and aligned. So that's why we're doing horizontally. Don't do vertically. Okay, we're going to highlight everything. We're going to hit the attach button down at the bottom. It's going to become one sticker sheet. And now we are going to hit make. As long as this is what it looks like on your mat, which I do save this, by the way, sorry, jumping ahead, but I do save it to my stationery so that I can just pull this back in later on. You don't have to, it's an option. It's just so that I don't have to do all of these steps all over again later when I want to make my little teddy bear set one. So we're just going to name it, stick it into stationery, and we're going to head on to the next step. Okay, so this is what it should look like. As long as it looks like this, you are good. You're going to send it to your printer, print it out, and then we're going to load it up onto the mat and start to get these cut. So let's jump on to the next step. Okay, so I pulled out my mat and I'm putting my stickers down. I make a mistake. I'm placing my stickers down like this on my mat, as you can see. I did not look on my computer on how the stickers are supposed to be laid down. Also, I don't know if you can see on the corners of my sticker paper, my registration lines, they're all messed up. My printer's not working. So I go to put it into my Cricut and it won't cut. When I do this, not only will it not cut, but it's going to cut all funky anyways because my sticker paper should have been put on my mat vertically instead of horizontally, and the little teddy bear should have been on the right hand side, not the left hand side. So just making sure that when you place it on your mat, pay attention to what it looks like on the computer. Place it on your mat the exact way that your computer shows. So that was my mistake I made here. We're going to find the one where I figure it out. Okay, so got to figure it out and fix it. But you can see my registration lines. You can see the ink on the corners. Like, this was a hot disaster. My printer started acting up big time this week. Okay, so now I get it printed. Notice that the teddy bear is to the left, the top of it. Yeah, remember me saying it needs to be to the right? So I place this in, I go through the whole cut and notice that everything is off center. Because again, the little teddy bear part where it's got its name should be to the right, not the left. Again, I didn't look at my computer. So I just wanted to show you guys the mistakes I made so that you do not make those mistakes and wonder how come your stickers are not cutting correctly. Okay, got it loaded in correctly this time. So this time it will actually come out and cut and it'll look really good. I need to adjust my cut settings though because The back of it does show a couple of these almost cutting all the way through. You don't want these to cut all the way through. These are Kiss Cut stickers. They are only supposed to cut the outside so that your sticker can come off of the backing, but the backing should not be cut itself. So you can see that my machine's doing great. It's cutting. I end up actually having to go and buy a new printer because of my stationery stuff not working correctly. But look how cute these are. They ended up coming out perfect after everything was said and done. I really did like these, and I was happy with them. So I ended up taking some pictures to post them on my website. This week did not turn out at all. So we're going to stop here with the Kiss Cut stickers, and that's going to be that. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hopefully this video helped you. I had to go get a new printer, as I said. My last one took a crap in the middle of me getting everything printed out. It was bad. So we're going to start all over this week with everything getting ready for the craft fair.